One of the most common ways to waste your budget inside Google Ads is have your ads shown outside your target area. And in today's video, we'll show you how to make sure that your ads are shown within your target area so that any leads that you do get are within a mile radius that actually makes sense for the services that you're offering. Now, what you want to do inside your campaign is come down to locations here on the left-hand side to see the location that you're actually choosing to target. And you'll be asked to select the locations that you want to target either when creating your campaign at the very beginning. But if you already have a campaign that you've made, you can come here to locations to see the locations that you've actually set. And you can see here, for example, that we've chosen to target County Dublin for this campaign, which is the area that this company is based in, offering landscaping services. And so it makes sense for them to just target that area because that's where they're based and they do not want to be getting phone calls or form submissions from somewhere that's over an hour away from where they're based. And so to make sure that you're targeting the right area for your campaign, it's as simple as just typing in the area that they want to target. So for example, if you want to add in more areas, for example, Meath, then you can do so. But if you only want to target a specific city or county, then you'd enter in that location. What you can equally do then is target by mile radius. So, for example, if we wanted to instead just do an actual radius around Dublin, then we could enter in that as a mile radius and see where you're shown. So that's another option as well. If you're not too specific on the exact location, but you're based in a specific town and you're happy to go anywhere that's within 20 miles of where you're based, then you can target your locations by mile radius as well. And now, what you can also do as well is go to your campaign settings and you can also see locations inside campaign settings as well. And the reason why I like to look at campaign settings is because under location options, you always want to make sure that you have this selected to presence and not presence or interest, because presence or interest means that your ads can be shown to anyone, even outside your target area, as long as they have somehow expressed some interest in that location. So if anyone's ever Googled anything related to Dublin, for example, on Google, but they're not even based in County Dublin, then your ads can be shown to anyone, more or less anywhere, by selecting presence or interest. Whereas selecting presence means your ads will only be shown to people in that actual location. And what you can do as well as an additional measure to make sure that you don't get inquiries from locations that you don't want to appear for is you can add location exclusions. So, for example, in this campaign, if we know that we do not want to get any inquiries from Northern Ireland, then we can exclude it. And as you can see here, then all of Northern Ireland was excluded, and we can do the same for example for United Kingdom. And you can see here straight away that when we add in these location exclusions, that it'll automatically appear in red so that we're not going to appear for any searches from these locations. But what we have found inside any of the campaigns that we're running, that adding location exclusions has only become necessary when getting to a point in a campaign where we're using smart bidding from running the campaign for so long and eventually using broad match keywords. Now, the only issues we've had with our ads appearing in outside of our target location is when we've added broad match keywords to our campaign because we've massively broadened out the amount of potential searches that we could appear for. And Google is just trying to show our ads to as many people as possible at that point. So we've noticed in campaigns where inquiries have been coming in from the wrong locations completely. And not only have we had to add location exclusions, but we had to get a lot tighter on our negative keyword list as well and add broad match negative keywords for locations that are not that location. So, for example, if we only wanted to have our ads appear in County Dublin, then we would add, for example, every other county in Ireland as a broad match negative to this campaign to really minimize the amount of searches that we appear for outside of our actual target area. So if you're using exact match like we do at the beginning, for example, it's unlikely that you're going to have any issues with your ads appearing outside your target area. But I thought it would be worth mentioning as well that if you are using broad or even phrase match keywords, that there's just a lot more potential searches that you can appear for. And we've just seen in cases where our ads have been shown a bit more often outside of our target area when using broader match types. Now, I hope this video helped and just gave you an idea on how to make sure you're targeting the right location inside Google Ads to maximize the amount of leads that could become potential jobs. Now, if you do have any questions about anything we did mention inside this video, feel free to leave a comment down below. And if you are a service-based business looking to further refine your own campaigns, feel free to have a look at the link in the description down below. And if you do like this Google Ads related content as well, feel free to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, as we'll be posting all things related to Google Ads here daily. And hopefully we'll see you inside the next video.